Hey everyone, it's Katie Myers, CEO of CR Conversations, founder of the Conversation Club, and I am here in my car because I'm on the road in between things, but had to bring you Talk It Out Tuesday today. I wanted to share with you something that people ask me about a lot as a sales coach and communication strategist. Why are my emails not being opened, right? So I wanted to bring to you 3 tips as to how you can get people to open your emails and then hopefully respond to them. Now, there are a lot of different things that all of us get in our email inboxes every day, right? Like we're getting promotions, we're getting newsletters, and then we're getting actual communication from clients or potential clients. And so how do we have a reaction or encourage a reaction from the people we're sending emails to actually want to open it? Sounds pretty awesome, right? So here is my first tip for you. There is so much behind, doesn't matter where you are sending your emails from, but especially if you are using any type of email marketing system to send out an email to a lot of people, you first need to pay attention to how it is formatted. So if you're sending something out that has a lot of images, a lot of links, maybe is even formatted with like different columns and different backgrounds and things like that, that is almost now a surefire way in a lot of ways to not even have it get into their inbox. It might go directly to spam, or depending on where their email address, like what server they're using, service provider they're using, it might go into like a promotions folder. So think about how they are formatted. My best success, and therefore how I train my clients, the best success you can have is writing kind of like that plain text sort of email that looks like an email. It doesn't look like a promotional flyer or a newsletter. So I also pay a lot of attention to the people that I follow, the ones that I admire, and that's how they send out their emails as well. Those are always the ones that I open. So that's tip number 1, is check your formatting. See if you're putting too much in there, making it almost look like a sales pitch or look like a newsletter when you didn't intend that in the first place. Thing number 2, your subject line. This is such a critically missed piece. Now, for those of you that have followed me in the past or perhaps gotten a copy of my book, Fortune is in the Failure, What You Say in Business Matters, you will know that there are several phrases that I ask you and encourage you to eliminate from your vocabulary, whether it is written communication or verbal communication. And more often than not, this is what we use as subject lines: following up, checking in, touching base, reaching out. If you have any of that language in your subject line, people are immediately going to think that you're trying to sell them something. They're not going to open it. They're not going to reply to it. So make sure that your subject line has something of value and answers this question: why should they care? Why should they open it? Okay? So think about that. Is your subject line actually leading them into what is in the content of the email? Okay? So it isn't about like the direct intention. It isn't, buy this now, or, get this now, or super savings. Put something in there that is of value, that is going to actually open up the conversation, thereby having them open up the email and get the rest of the content. Okay? So step number 3, or tip number 3 for you today rather, is the content. I have talked about this before, but it's been a little while. 90-10, my friends. 90% of the content and the writing that you are putting into your emails should be something valuable, educational, resourceful, and is something that, again, answers that question: why should they care? What type of value are you providing? Value is not, here's the special offer I've got for you, here's why you need to work with me. It's about your expertise. It's about giving them something, sharing something with them that is going to move them forward. Then the 10% is your ask. Only have one ask, my friends. If you are sending out emails that say, hey, follow me on Facebook, click here to watch this video, click here to download this thing, oh, and you can also go and purchase this, you are going to confuse them as to why they are opening this email in the first place. Give them one thing that you want them to do. What is that next step? What is the one next step that they need to take? And be directive around this. Tell them why they should take this step, how much time it's going to take, why you're offering this. Really hold their hand and guide them. So if you follow these 3 things, I can tell you that, you're going to experience similar results that I've experienced. My open rates have gone up. My response rates have gone up. Same with the clients that I coach every day. So think about those 3 things: your images and your formatting, your subject line, and the content that you're putting in there. If you want more information on this, or if you want kind of free tips like this every single week, head on over to my website and check out the opt-in offers I've got going on there, where you can get free sales advice every single week texted right to you. So that's all I have for you today. I gotta run on to my next thing. Hope you have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you next week on Talk It Out Tuesday. See you later. Bye-bye.
Did you like the video? Well, I hope so. And if you did, go ahead and click like and subscribe to this channel. That way you can get free trainings from me every single week directly on YouTube. Now, if you feel like you are needing a little bit more and are ready to really own those F words and overcome your failures, well, then it is time for you to head on over to crconversations.com, and you can click on the book tab and get a copy of Fortune is in the Failure. Now, this book is going to be the DIY version of what I take my clients through every day. And while you're on the website, feel free to peruse. There are some great resources, tips, blogs, all sorts of things to really help you own those F words and find sales success. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.